Good morning. We are here to discuss the functions of nonverbal communication. The first topic to discuss is substitution. Using a nonverbal action or cue instead of speaking.
For example, instead of actually saying hi or bye, you might just wave a hand at someone. When we are not able to speak to a person, we use a nonverbal cue.
The next topic is reinforcement.
Reinforcement. The amount of redundancy of nonverbal communication adds to the verbal message.
Guys, I'm famished. Where do you want to eat?
At the Mega Mall. Let's go.
For example, if you say hi or bye, you will probably wave your hand also. And if you say you're hungry, you might rub your stomach.
The third topic to discuss is contradiction. Contradiction is the use of nonverbal message to negate verbal message.
Hey, how was your chamber, Clipper? It's fine.
For example, if you ask how someone is and they say good, but they roll their eyes or look down at the floor and shrug their shoulders, you know they are actually not good and they have just negated the verbal message they were sending.
The fourth topic to discuss is repetition. Repetition is the simplest repeating of a word within a sentence or poetical line with no particular placement of the words. In order to secure emphasis, this is such a common literary device that is almost never even noted as a figure of speech.
Hey guys, I'd like to go somewhere.
For example, repeating with nonverbal signals is like complimenting or accenting, but with a delay between the verbal and nonverbal communication. This acts as a form of emphasis as in other forms of repetition.
The next topic to discuss is moderation.
Moderation is a process of eliminating or lessening extremes. It is used to ensure normality throughout the medium on which it is being conducted.
Hi, Angge. Hi. Do you have classes today? What? We can hear you.
The best to describe moderation is being incoherent or not able to talk or express yourself in a clear way that can be easily understood.
The next topic is accentuation. Accentuation, the use of nonverbal cues to intensify verbal message.
I never said that I love you.
There was never an us.
For example, if you speak louder and quickly, you are adding intensity to the verbal message. We can tell when a person is excited because they usually speak loud and their eyes widen, making the message more clear.
And last but not the least, the regulation. Regulation is the turn-taking cues of conversational order.
A woman.
You listen to these punks. I am the boss. I follow no rules because I make the rules. Do you understand?
For example, we use hand signals to indicate that we are done talking and it is someone else's turn. We also use nonverbal signals like looking at the other person as if to say, "What do you think about that?" without actually speaking the words. These are the 7 functions of nonverbal communication, making the substance of the communication more understandable.
Sorry for party rocking. Up in the party, looking for a hottie to bone.